Hello dear fellows, I'm Rudi Messiah. I hope you liked my Synthwave cover of the First Blood theme. First Blood theme is actually my favorite soundtrack ever by Jerry Goldsmith. And I think it's the best soundtrack that Jerry came out, at least in the 80s and 90s, because his works in the 60s and 70s, I'm not really aware of those works. And I actually used the orchestrated version of It's a Long Road song in my wedding. You would think that it is very dramatic to be used in the wedding, but you will be surprised. It fits out perfectly. Not the introduction, not It's a Long Road of the beginning of the movie, which is faster, the slower one, if you ever heard it. Actually, I'm on the quest of making soundtrack covers using guitar. So why am I using synth here? Because I have recorded this 6 years ago when I was still practicing under my birth name. And I have 2 instrumental albums I think you will find interesting, one orchestrated and one like electronic, not EDM, electronic like Vangelis, you know, synth music, very dark synth music. Away from Planet Earth and Ancient Hope. You can check these 2 albums, they are available on streaming platforms. I don't know if I will ever do music again in my birth name, but and for sure the Hourglass, my heavy metal band, I don't know if I will ever revive that, but maybe in the future in the name of Rudi Messiah I can make some instrumental heavy metal music. I'm not sure, but now I'm doing these covers and I will throw them on the internet, you know. So let's listen to some of the isolated tracks, because really with the Big Sky and the Minilogue XD from Korg, it's a great thing, a synth. It's very small, 4 voices, and with the Big Sky, it really sounded great. Listen to the isolated first synth sound. At that time, I had the TC Electronic triple delay pedal. It's an amazing pedal. I wouldn't say I regret selling it because I have the FM9 and I can stack delays as much as I can and I can do a lot of things. But I really loved that pedal. It was great, and it is discontinued. But actually the big sound of the main melody in the beginning is a combination of 2 voices. You can hear very clearly the huge reverb of the Big Sky. I love the Big Sky, it's limitless, you know. Here's the pad. You know, floating the waves, there's something electric to it. And here are the bells. Nice, huh? So this is the track synth only. No bass, no drums, no guitar. Listen to this. Doesn't it remind you of Europe? I mean, Final Countdown sound. I have called this sound on the Minilogue Jupiter strings. It's more like brassy sound. But all of these sounds on the Minilogue, I have designed them. At that time, like 6 and 7 years ago, I was so much into synthesizers, and it was a new thing to me. I've been a guitarist all of my life, and I really enjoyed learning about synthesizer at that time. I miss that, and it's been some time since I did that. Drums, bass only. There's nothing more 80s than this. With the guitar, no synth here. Of course, the bass is also from the Minilogue, but I mean, tell me what you think in the comments. Thank you very much for watching.